Hello and welcome to the new Launchpad. I have painted the wall to match my beautiful Reverend guitar. And I've invited you here to celebrate the 10th anniversary of this little baby, Little Battles, released 2012. I kind of can't believe it's been 10 years, but also the last 10 years have been completely life-changing for me. And so I can believe it, but I can't. And I mean, time just goes forward, whatever we do, doesn't it? Take that as a good or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing, mostly. So I'm going to play you some songs. That's the plan. How are you all? I see you're having a nice chat. I love that. I love to read that afterwards. See what you've all been chatting about. I feel incredibly lucky that such a wonderful bunch of people show up to watch things, to listen to things, and to support my music making. So thank you very, very much for being here. I wouldn't be here without you, in this house, in this room. Yeah, it's incredible. But this is not I was going to say soliloquy. It's definitely not a soliloquy. I'm going to play you some songs.
Cause I flounder around trying not to lose sight of it. Nothing feels right, he's too far away. Let the planets collide, cause there's no point in fighting them. My eyes in yours.
I might need to pace myself here. I've got stories to tell you, but I'm going to play another song first.
sometimes.
You see?
Sometimes I'm only talking to myself. Yeah, I know you're getting worried for my health. Leave it, I'm just a solitary soul. Oh, sick of these pleasantries. Alright, you can watch as I dissolve, but when I wake, I want you here to have to hold. You're so tired of these drama queen tendencies. So I face my pretty tragedies. I contrive, survive little battles in my mind. Yeah, I make my exit strategy. I deny, I don't try, I don't try. You say there's nothing to fight, but oh, sometimes all I can do is scream fire, fire, fire. Squealing and wolf biting, I'm tearing skin onto push all the good back in. And so I face my pretty tragedies. I contrive, survive little battles in my mind. Yeah, I make my exit strategy. I deny, I don't try, I don't try. Blood and treasure, I love, I lose, delivering the blackest bruise, saving face, let's be retreat. Withdrawal doesn't mean defeat. Blood and treasure, I love, I lose, delivering the blackest bruise, saving face, let's be retreat. Withdrawal doesn't mean defeat. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa,
whoa. Stories. First of all, not a story. When I was starting to perform these songs, I wish I'd had long hair. That would have been so fun. It's fun to play these songs like this. Minefields was often the song I would play first in my set back then. I think, this is my recollection anyway, and it was kind of a response to the "Just you and an acoustic guitar, is it, love?" line that I received so many times over the course of my gigging career. And Minefields used to be, it started out as a different song. So it started out as one that went the other way round. So the verse went like this. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It never had words, so I never finished it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba la la la. And into the chorus, which went like this. What you did, what you said, what you've already promised to play. It never had words. And then one day I had the epiphany of switching around the parts, and it became Minefields, and I was very pleased with myself that day. So I was just remembered that the other day when I was practicing / relearning these songs for you. Exit Strategy, I think I performed it for the very first time at Bandstand on Clapham Common, and I was playing a festival that had this, who was it? Huey Morgan? Fun Loving Criminals. And then it's that band. That band. And they were playing on the big stage all the way over there. It was a Ben & Jerry's festival, that's it. And I got to eat as much ice cream as I wanted, and it was like the best day ever. It was so good. And I remember playing Exit Strategy and thinking, wow, this is long, as I was playing it for the first time live. And I couldn't understand why people were just sort of looking at me. And then I realised afterwards that's what people did when they properly listened to you play music. And that hadn't happened to me before that day. So it was quite a game-changing sort of day. Hands up if you were there. Did I pick up lots of Fun Loving Criminal fans? And fans, did I? Not sure that I did. Anyway, they're the stories about those two songs. The next song, the man who engineered and mixed Little Battles, really didn't like this one, so I stubbornly kept playing it because it was my album and I wanted to put it on. And it is dissonant on purpose, and then it's not. That's the story. And this was requested, which I was very pleased about. I didn't see, I didn't spy, still chasing shadows made me blind. Oh, sick of the sight of me today. This magpie heart will make me pay. Oh, your beautiful face is leaving. Your beautiful smile receding. Gone for the ghost, not for the guy. How could I? How could I? Your beautiful face is leaving. Your beautiful smile receding. You gave me your bravery. Your beautiful heart is bleeding.
Your beautiful face is leaving. Your beautiful smile receding. You gave me your bravery. Your beautiful heart is bleeding, bleeding.
I was going to say thank you. Because I presume you're all bashing your hands together so loudly in your kitchen, living room, car, office, toilet. Hopefully not. You can watch this wherever you like. I said I'd say hi to my mum, so hi mum and hi dad if you're there as well, and hi Julia if you're there as well. Another song. Why not? I admit I had to sit and really figure out a few of these songs because they weren't obvious at all. Even the ones that seem really simple. And I may have jinxed myself now, like this song, pretty simple song. All the things I used to say about these songs before I played them 10 years ago and, slightly fewer years ago are coming into my head. And this one, I wrote this in my friend Melissa's sort of office-y annex thing to her bedroom in Toronto in Canada in 2010. And it was about people who think they're more shiny than you, romantic people, let's say, sort of romantic people who just aren't really that interested in getting to know you. They're just very interested in telling you about themselves. And I remember that happening a few times and just thinking, I'm actually also in a band and I actually also make music, but let's talk about you, no problem. And so that happened a little bit and I decided to write a song about it, and that's what Butterflies is about. And I remember that the first album I put out, called Disarm, came out in 2010. There was some delay with manufacturing something or other. And I remember I gave away a download of a demo of Butterflies to say sorry, and then it appeared on this album. So hands up if you have that demo of Butterflies from all those years ago. I hope I do, because I'm putting together this Little Battles Demos and Rarities collection for the first time, and that would be quite a good one to put on. So I'll get back to you if I need a copy. I probably have it. So anyway, this is Butterflies. Is it? See? Simple. Confusing. But I don't mind. I'm not wasting my time. And though
I won't be fine. I'll find a way in, I'll find a way in. Butterflies, lead me with your lovely lies. With lonely lips and heavy hips I've tried, but I'll always lose to butterflies. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Little friend.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Have I been spending too much time alone in my room? Probably. Probably. Yeah. Almost certainly. I wish you could see my slippers. They're obviously leopard print. There they are. Making my mother proud. This song is the first song I ever wrote on the loop pedal. And I love loop pedals. I think they're fantastic. I'm a Delia Derbyshire fan. I'm very pleased and grateful grateful for the work she did in making them from the size of a room plus to this big. Thank you to her for being such a brilliant pioneer. But I can find them to be very tedious in the wrong hands, or should I say in the wrong feet. So I wrote this song on purpose to write a song that was a song that didn't need to have a loop pedal. It could be probably have other accompaniment, and it would still stand up as a song. I also always wanted to do stealth looping, which I'm not doing now because I'm telling you, I forgot that part. But stealth looping, so I would just make it not obvious what I was doing, and so people would just be like, whoa, what's happening in the live setting, which usually did work. Yeah, it was fun doing that. 1-1. I have been humbled. I also credit the loop pedal with forcing me to learn how to be hopefully charming when things go wrong on stage. It probably led to me doing my one-woman show, Shit Girlfriend, at Edinburgh Fringe in 2015, because it did go wrong. Or, I would normally blame the human. It's not the pedal. If I say anything bad about the pedal, it's going to do it again. Let's try again. 1-1. It's definitely the pedal. When this happens, we turn it off and on again. So that's what I'm going to do now. I don't know who we is, I mean me. That's what I do. And then the lights flash a little bit. And I'm just going to test it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Quite like that song. All together now.
I'd like to delete myself. Don't like to repeat myself, no. I'd like to delete myself. Don't stop, pass by. We didn't know that we'd survive. A simple start. I wasn't expecting to fly. I'd like to delete myself. Don't like to repeat myself, no. I'd like to delete myself. It's no, but don't go. Everyone's getting old so quickly. What are we gonna do with this now? I'm so tired. I wasn't thinking about kids and the future. I'd like to delete myself. Don't like to repeat myself, no. I'd like to delete myself. Don't stop the clock, don't mention the time. Eyes front and we'll all be fine. Some sorry state you left me in, tear stained, scuffed and dazzling. I'd like to delete myself. Don't like to repeat myself, no. I'd like to delete myself. Don't like to repeat myself, no. I'd like to delete myself. Don't like to repeat myself. I'd like to delete myself. Don't like to repeat myself, no.
I don't know what it's going to feel like when I eventually finally do another in-person gig, because having applause after playing a song is just going to be so confusing to my brain. It's going to be quite overwhelming. Not to assume that people would applaud, but you'd hope that they'd at least be polite, and hopefully they would like it too. That would be weird. Anyway, in any case, thank you so much for coming to support this, an online gig, a real gig, not what do people call them? Virtual gig. This is a real gig. I'm really here, really playing real songs, and you're really there, really listening, I hope, and, being a real person. So this is real. This is happening right now, unless you're watching later. This is happening. It's happened. I'm very emphatic about that. I am not virtual. I'm actual, an actual gig. If you would like to support this actual real-life gig, there are 3 little links in the video description of this video. At the top, my glamorous assistant Tim may well copy and paste that into the chat for you so that it's to hand if you would like. The first way to support this gig and me and my music making and being able to eat and things is to make a payment to my paypal.me, which is paypal.me, M-E, / does anyone else say / is it just me? Is it supposed to be / now? / Laura Kidd Music. The second way of supporting me and this gig and things like that is to go and have a look in my shop and pick up some music and merch and things that you might like. There's downloads there too if you're a minimalist. And the third way you can support me and my ongoing music making and stuff is to look at the Correspondence Club. So it's penfriend.rocks / join, JOIN. You can have a browse of the tiers. Maybe some people in the chat who are correspondents, who are happy correspondents, might tell you their experience of it. If they would like, you don't have to. This is something that's going into the 4th year of me running a subscription club. It's literally, and I don't use that word ever, literally changed my life. I've been able to become a full-time artist and make music and videos and all sorts of things that are, I think, my best contribution to the world. They're the thing I'm the best at doing in life, and I like to be able to give and share those things. And so it's a small but very, generous group of people who have come together to enable that. And so if you're interested in getting lots of different member perks, that is the way to do it. I actually have the latest correspondence bundle. So there's an analog bundle that goes out every quarter. There's a digital version, of course. This is the zine. My light's here, so you might not... Oh, yeah. This is the latest zine. And it's always got stories and pictures and a great big, very happy thanks page with the names of everyone who's involved in this thing and the people I'm so grateful to. And then you also get a CD. This CD... I'd love to know what your correspondence in the chat. I'd love to know what you think of this CD that I sent you. So the first track is about 45 minutes long, and it's a deep dive of Penfriend 2, so my second Penfriend album, which I'm starting to put together at the moment. It's me going through all of the scratchy early demos and picking out songs that I'm going to work on. So that's pretty deep dive. And then there's a bunch of live recordings that I just put on there because you can put loads of stuff on a CD. So that's what keeps this going. I'm very grateful to everybody. I know we've all had I'm presuming a rubbish couple of years. I wouldn't have been able to keep going at all if it wasn't for those people. So I will always be very grateful to you. And as we go on, I'm also very aware that we've all got struggles, electricity bills and stuff, everything. The world is chaos, absolute chaos. So this is in no way a pressure thing. I'm just letting you know that it's there because I probably don't mention it enough. So it's there if you would like it. As always, I'm just so grateful to you for turning up, clicking like on things, subscribing to things. There's lots of free ways to get involved in what I'm doing. And if you have the means, then of course, your generosity is much appreciated and I will always do good things with it. So that's that part of the gig done. I used to be so bad at saying anything like this and I'm just trying to get better. So, more songs. Long hair is getting stuck. This was also requested. I can say that about all the songs because someone just said all of them, please. And I thought that's a good challenge and I have tried my best. And then I chose to not do a few. This guitar's different from my other one, hold on. That's much more reasonable. This is called In This Boat.
In this boat I look for signs of morning. In these sails a bond I cannot keep. In this heart I hear a siren calling. Set to sea I turn my salty cheek. Don't wake up. Don't cry out. In these arms I hope for sweet surrender. In these veins I hunt for poetry. In this vessel floating to the future, weeping weather fills the cold grey sea. Don't wake up. Don't cry out. Don't make a sound. Let tempest come, His won't be done. Illuminate my arrow. In this boat is all we ever needed. In this storm I know we will not drown. In this battleship far from homeland, rock this body, I'll ride the waves back down. Don't wake up. Don't cry out. Don't make a sound. Confusion go, protect my home. On land or sea, they won't take me. Let tempest come, His won't be done. Illuminate my arrow. Confusion go, protect my home. On land or sea, they won't take me. Let tempest come, His won't be done. Illuminate my arrow. In this boat.
In between songs, I could hear something and I didn't know what it was. And I've just realised it's the delay on YouTube and Tim is watching the gig downstairs. Hi, Tim. I think after Tim, the person who's seen the most She Makes War / Penfriend, no, only She Makes War gigs, is Richard Bennett. Are you there, Richard? How many is it now? You have to count the actual online gigs as well. You over 100 yet? Getting there, I think. Getting up to that. That's some serious dedication. I used to feel quite, I don't know, like I was obviously always very, very delighted to see Richard and anyone else who I started to recognise the faces of people coming back to see me. Of course, it's amazing. And then I started thinking, but what song should I play, and what would he like me to play, and things like that. And like, I wonder if he thinks it would be better like this. And then you just have to go, oh, no, just do whatever. Like, it has to be what I want. So I decided to adopt the they'll get what they're given approach, which I explained on a podcast recently, not mine, but someone else's, a man called James McMahon. I explained that when I say to people, you'll get what you're given at a gig, I mean that if you're the artist in this scenario, there has to be some kind of responsibility of, I'm going to share with you these things now. It doesn't mean that everyone watching is going to love it, and it certainly doesn't mean that they have to love it, but it has to, someone has to sort of be in control. And so, yeah, that's what I meant by they'll get what they're given. I realise that sounds kind of rude. Never meant it rudely. Oh yeah. This song has been played once ever in a live scenario. And this is the second time. I have to look down for this one.
Blue is my favorite mood. It's the color that most reminds me of you. Blue is that color. It goes with everything, and it reminds me of you.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely do it all the way through correctly. It was going really well. I just think I need you to sing along at home.
Blue is my favorite mood. It's the color that most reminds me of you. Blue is that color. It goes with everything, and it reminds me of you. There's nothing to it. I'm settling into this, and I'm getting through it. Blue is my favorite mood. It's the color that most reminds me of you. Blue is that color. It goes with everything, and it reminds me of you. Blue.
This is an actual sigh of relief. will test myself, won't I, by saying, let's celebrate my second album, most of whose songs I haven't played for 8 years. Let's do that. I'm really glad we're doing it. It's good. It's good for me. It's good for my noggin to practice these things. This is a song called Never Was.
Never was something for me to hold on tight. Never was someone for you to keep inside. Capture these memories that we never made. In my lomographic dreams, he's hazy, lazy, light leak fade. Arise, arise, imaginary boy made shining night. But it never was, no, it never was, never was. No, it never, no, it never was. Never was someone for me to hold on tight. Never was something for you to keep inside.
I hope you're having a nice time. I have a few more for you if you would like. I'll take that silence as a resounding yes, please, and continue. Yeah. Oh, I need this though. 1-1. Hello. Hello, Laura. Hi. How's it going? Great. Going back to Edinburgh Fringe this year? No, not doing that. Last weekend, I shared a video on my YouTube channel, which is about searching for the ancestor of the ukulele, an instrument called the cavaquinho from Portugal. And the reason I did that is because I'm going to say your name wrong. Sorry, I've been reading it for years as Panjerico, but it's not. I think it's Panegirico. Who's a lovely Portuguese music fan and who I've been in touch with for years now, I think. they said, "Did you know that the ukulele is originally a Portuguese instrument?" at the last live stream. And I said, "No, I did not know that. I thought it was from Hawaii." And so Tim and I genuinely happened to be going to Portugal for a week. And so we went on an adventure to Lisbon to try and find a cavaquinho. And I made a little travel film about it. And this is not working for some reason, which is quite annoying. And it was really fun thing to make, really fun adventure to go on. And spoiler alert, I did not like the sound of the cavaquinho, so I didn't get one. But I did get something else, which is really fun. I'm not going to ruin the surprise because I'd like you to watch that video, please. It's it's on my channel. It's the latest one. Because I am not generally a ukulele fan. I don't love everything on the ukulele. I wouldn't love everything that's played on the guitar. I love to use it to write sad songs with. And so, it was really fun to find out more about it. I wrote this song in the back garden of the house I used to rent in Herne Hill, southeast London. I was only ever allowed to go in the garden once because it was only really accessible by the flat below the maisonette I was in, even though we had shared entrances and exits. So, a bit weird, but I had a lovely time. Wrote this song in the garden. It was great to sit in a garden after having not had one for years and years. Excuse me. Come on. We can do it. We're nearly there. Everyone's tired. If this was a venue, would I have been kicked off by now? People going, "Just play the music! Stop talking! Get off!" Come on. Is it the cable? Who knows? My gear's just like, what? A gig? There's nothing to talk about. You said there's nothing left. You said I didn't believe you, that I'd rather be done with this and go back to bed. But there's always something in the way. Now these wounds are salty and sweet, and my force field is flickering. You said it's typical of me. You said I shouldn't have gone. These shields and daggers don't keep us safe anymore. Will you take me more seriously? I thought I've got a little experiment to do. For you. I do need that, yeah.
I try solipsistic recreation. I crave love without abbreviation. I need time to kiss this cup of coffee. I keep letters from the ones who love me. I grill, take all the dreams that Hollywood promised me. I want it now. We're exotic monsters, dead from the waist down. How can I be clear? Gratitude's the first sign of waking. I won't go back. Keep a kiss for me, 'cause we all fall down under an international sky. Fighting to believe it'll be alright. I'm on an extra solar high. I seek narcissistic decoration. I crave soil, warmth, ventilation. I'd like to focus on my silent fiction. I need to kick this dopamine addiction. I dream of being someone's happy memory. I want it all. We're exotic monsters, dead from the waist down. How can I be clear? Gratitude's the first sign of waking. I won't go back here. Keep a kiss for me, 'cause we all fall down under an international sky. Fighting to believe it'll be alright. I'm on an extra solar high. Keep a kiss for me, 'cause we all fall down under an international sky. Fighting to believe it'll be alright. I'm on an extra solar high.
I'm going to play one more song. I thought this would be a good one for the end. I've been finding this year really hard personally. A lot of stuff going on in the world. Understatement of the century. A lot of stuff going on with being between album projects, which is always like, I should know by now. It's hard to keep sort of like your spirits up and stuff. And just, you know, general sometimes malaise, but just trying to keep going here. And I want to say again, thank you so much for helping me to do that. I think I don't know. I don't know what other musicians are like. I don't know if they all act like stars all the time, but I've never felt that way. And I'm just immensely grateful to have contact with people like yourself who actually affect my day-to-day life by cheering me up and chatting to me and stuff. It's quite isolating being a solo artist. It's very isolating being a solo artist during a pandemic. I love doing things independently, but there's a lot of time sitting here on my own. So I really appreciate anyone who reaches out and it gets involved. It means more than I can express to you that you've come to this show. I'm going to keep doing them. They are real gigs. I will really play more of them every couple of months. And yeah, you're always very welcome with anything I'm doing. I'm making weekly videos. I'm not making my podcast anymore. Probably forever not doing it. I could, explain more at some point in another forum about that. So I'm doing these weekly videos instead. I'd love it if you would check them out. I am going to start making this new album really soon. My collaborative album with Rat from Ned's Atomic Dustbin is called Obey Robots, and that's going to be coming out this year. And I nearly told you the name of it. That's why I tripped over myself. I don't want to tell you the name of it yet. And my friend Miles Hunt has a new song out on Friday, and I'm singing backing vocals on it, which is a huge dream come true for me. I never thought I would even ever be asked to do something like that, so that's huge for me, and I'd love you to listen and support his brilliant music if you don't already. So yeah, I'm just going to play one more song. One of my cameras has gone kaput, but never mind. Yeah, thanks for coming. I hope you had a nice time listening to some sad songs. This is called The Only Way Out Is Through, and it's been really nice to return to that this week to practice in preparation for this gig, because it's a phrase that I've heard my whole life. It's not my original poetry phrase. The only way out is through is something that helps me keep going sometimes, so it means so much that you have enjoyed the song and told me so over the last couple of years. Thanks for coming. If you only know my music as Penfriend, this might have been a confusing hour and a bit for you. But, the internet's your friend. Go to penfriend.rocks and find out more. And I'll speak to you soon. All right, take care.
Gotta get out of this, making a meal of distress, fatalistic to the bone, thunder clouds in every home. Gotta get out of this. The only way out is through. Not gonna lose my heart, I never meant to. The only way out is through. Gotta get out of this, drowning in yesterday's tears. Intimate conspiracies, shapeless forces pull at me. Gotta get out of this. The only way out is through. Not gonna lose my heart, I never meant to. The only way out is through. The only way out is through. Not gonna lose my heart, I never meant to. Wish on a falling star, but I won't let it go. crave your sweet mistakes, but resistance is crucial. Forgiveness is beautiful. The only way out is through. Not gonna lose my heart, I never meant to. The only way out is through.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to reading your comments afterwards, and let's have a chat in the forum sometime. I'm going to unplug myself now. Lots of love to you.